Hey, what's up, everybody? Alf here with a little more Love Cup GBL recorded live on my Monday duo stream with Hoff, playing with, again, Vileplume, Alolamola, and Electrode, dishing out hyper beams, having a good time. Honestly, the meta's been, at least the first day of the meta was pretty good for me. I enjoyed it. Yeah, it's a lot of the same stuff, and it's relatively limited, and I don't know that I want to play it for more than, say, a week. But right now, it's feeling okay, especially because this team seems like it's attacking the meta in an interesting way. So I hope you enjoy the battles, and you might want to stick around for the end of this one because the reward is, well, it's a moment. Let's just put it that way. See you next time. I'm thinking about running it again just because I didn't get to hyper beam anything in that first set. So I kind of want to hyper beam something. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to lie. I kind of want to hyper beam something. So let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. If I get back above 2,700, maybe that would also be kind of a nice little treat for me and not for my opponents. All right, that's a lot of name. Slugma is a cheap Pokemon to build, yeah. Except you need to make it like level 38 or something like that. So, all right, Vileplume, Slowbro. Okay, I can live with that.
Especially
they're on Confusion, so it's just kind of one of those matchups where we kill each other, I think.
Yeah, mutually assured destruction.
Yeah. Oh, they get the 1 HP charge move though. Do I shield this?
It's a psychic.
Yeah. Like, I actually think I might get a charge move here by shielding that. Because I'm really close to, as long as they don't have a really strong, secondary strong counter to this.
Mm-hmm.
Like, perfect. Yeah, we got a Sludge Bomb off against a Charmer. So,
beautiful.
I have no problem shielding that, taking switch advantage, getting my shield back. Perfect. And then we can bring in probably Fish. Yeah, I'll bring in Fish.
Against the Charmer.
Yeah, just because it can better just eat these charms.
Yeah, and they can't shield anything from it.
Yeah, and worst case scenario, what happens here is like, okay, they I'm not even gonna shield. Like, they win narrowly, and then I farm them down with Electrode,
which is a nice play.
Ooh, they had the Moonblast. Ow. I think we got debuffed on the Moonblast too. Crap.
The 8-bitter. I personally haven't looked into it enough to determine whether Shadow is better than normal. I just already had my very good Vileplume built.
Okay, and their last Pokemon is Heatmore. You know what Heatmore really doesn't want to take to the face? I'll give you one guess.
Any charge move? A Hyper Beam?
We finally get to do it, chat.
Yeah.
Hyper Beam in the house. And then Clefable goes down. GG's. Beautiful. Oh yeah, we did it. That was all I wanted today. That was literally what I wanted today, was to Hyper Beam something. I am contented. I am happy. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. All right, Patrick. SRN. What's Patrick got for us?
I want to say Vileplume because Vileplume covers the waters better.
And the fighters, actually.
Yeah, and the fighters. And it's weak to Zard, but Magcargo should destroy Zard.
Yeah. God, like, I actually am a little worried that they're just gonna straight... Yeah. Nope, that's a Dragon Claw. Okay.
Please.
So they have a Clefable in the lead. I could have gone to Fish here too, which probably I should have gone to Fish here, I think, and not Electrode, but I think what I'm gonna do here is just off up the shields. Because I'm gonna be able to come out of this with a bunch of energy if I do that. Enough that I can throw a Hyper Beam at literally, like, if the Clefable comes back, I'm just gonna Hyper Beam it. Because basically at this point, the most important thing for me is I get my shield back to an extent.
Yeah, so if they don't shield it, they get done.
Extremely punished, like they just did.
Nice.
And then they concede. GG's. GG's.
That's what you like to You like to have happen.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. That's what I'm looking for.
I know you're a woman. That's not a thing.
All right, let's do it. Next opponent. We've got Vileplume and another Slowbro. Shadow Bro this time. They are also on Confusion. I don't know if or how this changes the matchup. I think it's actually... Oh, it's a Simulfeint. That's interesting. Oh my god. Also, the next matchup is an Electrode mirror.
Always fun.
But I'm also like way ahead and snuck in multiple moves here. So they baited. That's actually really interesting. That's they got a discharge in. They actually baited a discharge. I'm doing the same because I don't want to show them Hyper Beam yet. Oh, they didn't shield?
Oof.
Actually, I don't mind that because... Okay, that's discharge again. I'm actually in a spot where, like, they're gonna have to shield this discharge now. So... They did not. Okay, so they're just not shielding. So, I wonder if their last Pokemon is just a Charmer. No, it's a fire type. Oh, really? Their plan was to ride Heatmore and 2 shields? That was their plan? They don't know I'm running Hyper Beam, but I also... it has Foul Play, 8-bitter. So it does have a move that does damage in that scenario. So they should shield something. You do have a coverage move.
Yeah.
Whatever. I don't even think a boosted Thunder Punch comes anywhere near killing me, so GG's. Save that shield for the next one, friend.
Maybe a quarter.
So the Slowbro leads have been an adventure. Every single time it feels like a different matchup, so. Alright, Team Plasma, our next opponent. Gucci'd out Team Plasma is. Gucci.
Is that fair to do a whole team against one player?
I don't know. It doesn't seem fair, but they led Thickfish into my Vileplume, so I'm feeling pretty good about that.
Yeah, it's nice.
And then they switched to Wigglytuff. So I guess we just stay? Yeah. I mean, I'll shield an Ice Beam here.
But you still have Electrode for the fish.
Yeah, like, I'm just gonna... Yeah, like, I have Electrode. I'll have 2 charge moves here. So whatever comes in, I should be able to threaten. Because I'll have Moonblast and Sludge Bomb ready to go. So, like, literally anything that comes in is probably shielding. Or should be shielding, at least. Clefable. Their entire team is just weak to Vileplume.
Yeah, that seems like a good chunk of teams.
Yeah, water, and it's like, it's worth reminding people that there's a different counter to Charm that isn't fire.
Yeah.
And then I'll bring in my own fish here. I don't need to shield any of these. Yeah, I just think there's so much talk about like fire types and Charmers being the meta that people just forgot that, like, Charm has other counters.
Yeah. And especially, I think this is point of why I think I prefer standard Vileplume to Shadow, is just bulking through the Charm matchup so
right,
nice.
Exactly. It's just really, really good for that. Because this ended up just being fast move fests, so. I think you want Rock Throw on your Mad Cargo, but I don't know enough about New Ember to determine whether or not that's a given. I'll be perfectly honest.
Honestly, I haven't seen enough opposing fire types that I think you'd necessarily want Rock Throw, but I also don't know if Ember even does that well against a Vileplume. Yeah, like, what is Ember really giving you? Alright.
We get another nice clean win there. GG's. I was like, yeah, it was a nice clean rock, paper, scissors win. I'm like, except for the part where they brought a bunch of rocks and we were just like, how about paper? What beats both of these things?
Paper isn't real. They don't believe in it.
Yeah.
So
they've clearly forgotten that there's a grass poison in the meta. Let me bring Alolamola and 2 Charmers. I got one more in the set against D-Gill. Last opponent. Let's get that 5-0. Let's get that 5-0. Scolipede. All right. Well, I found something I didn't want to run into in the lead. I mean, I don't think that's a terrible matchup. Oh, here's a Mad Cargo. But I don't think this is a great matchup for them. The only downside is that, obviously, Alolamola would have liked to see this.
Yeah.
But I think I can steal switch advantage here, honestly. Because, like, Rock Throw doesn't really put out a lot of damage. And, they don't put a lot of, pressure on me with charge moves.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, there's their first shield, and, like, okay. Yeah, like, I'm gonna shield and win the fast move race here, I think, even.
Yeah, just because Volt Switch is so strong.
And if I don't, I could throw another... come on. Don't... Oh! That was really, really unfortunate. I should have thrown.
Yeah, that's tragic.
Okay. So we're stuck in the Scolipede matchup again. All these moves are neutral though, so like... Yeah, X-Scissor is something. Okay. Oh no, they have an Electrode in the back. Oh. So we needed switch advantage. We would have been perfectly good had we gotten switch advantage.
Mm-hmm.
That's disappointing. It's not totally over yet. There are some things we can actually still do here, I think. Specifically, if they shield this, Vileplume getting to a charge move might be able to just kill. Oh, they didn't shield. Okay, that's interesting.
That is interesting.
I mean, they're not... Yeah, we're not going to do enough damage, I don't think, though.
But their defense fell.
Yeah, but they're going to get 2... They'll get 2 X-Scissors here. They'll get 2 here.
I'm delayed because I'm looking at stream.
Yeah. So, yeah, they have 2 already. GG's. All right, that's fine. So basically, I got a little greedy. I mean, they would have been able to shield the charge move after the Electrode, but if I had thrown it, we would have at least been up a shield. But instead, I basically let them farm me. So, and I burned all that energy. So, nobody to blame but myself on that. But we still get 4 wins. So I'm not really complaining. I am not really complaining.
Worst places to be.
Oh shit! I don't even know what is happening. It's not even the Suicune. What the fuck is the snowing weather? It's not fucking snowing.
It's Suicune brought it.
What is happening? I wasn't even reacting to the shiny. I was reacting to the snowy weather. The shiny's like, whatever. Shiny Suicune. What the fuck? It's not even raining.
That's amazing.
Why did I do my Meltan box?